You couldn't do that before the video started?
No.
Now people know you got chapped lips.
I don't have chapped lips.
Why?
Why you look chapped?
That's Blistex. That's the highest form of chapped lips.
No, it's like.
How you got?
How many degrees is this?
You have chapped lips.
I don't have
you have chapped lips in your own house.
You're
not even outside. That's unacceptable. You've been home for literally 37 minutes now. What? Oh, go ahead and tell them how long you've been here. Hello, YouTube. Not fucking. You know what? Matter of fact, because of that text message right there, I got a boy. I got a friend named Najee. Friend of mine. How's it falling asleep? I'm talking here. My boy Najee. He drives a Techie. Once again, Instagram is Jersey Boy. Yeah, Jersey Boy _G.
That's what we gonna do.
What?
I'm gonna show him his profile.
Just to let y'all know, he's single. Hit him up, ladies. His car is movable and whatnot.
That's his, I don't know if you can see yet. Wait. There you go.
Yeah, so he's a good friend. He's a good friend. But he does these things where he's like, yo, I need tools. I need your help. I need your ideas. Okay, sure. And I'm always there for him. But then turns around when I need him, it's an issue. Like I had to take the Durango and move it to North Plainfield to pick up my BMW and take it all the way to Rutherford. But I just need a ride from the Durango spot. I needed to do it that day. He goes, can we do it tomorrow? I said, yeah, no problem. I got you. Hung the phone up and handled it myself. Besides the point, I talked more in the last video, so I'm gonna let Sheree do some of the talking, and she's camera shy.
I'm not camera shy.
I don't know why.
I just laugh a lot. That's
she is a angry hoe.
I'm not angry, and I'm not a hoe. So.
Angry bitch.
I'm not a bitch either.
Well, whatever you saying, it's not.
He's just mad because I don't like none of his friends.
Once again.
Wait, because was you starting off with that?
No, they're just in whatever order.
Oh. Well, in the first introduction, I was supposed to be telling y'all about his little stupid ass ex, Zamani. So, we've been dating for like a year and a half pretty much. So yeah, so you know, I made my page public because, you know, car enthusiasts, everybody's page gotta be public. So my page was public, you know, I don't care, stop looking like that.
It has to be.
Alright, let me finish my story. So, you know, I seen her watching or whatever, and I would always ask him like, oh, do you know who this person is or whatever? He told me it was his ex. Alright, I don't care. Stop it. So, you know, she's, like, I had added her after a while because it got to the point where every day she's on my page. Every day. Mind you, she has a whole boyfriend. Well, now she's engaged. And she's still, to this day, what is this? February 1st. She's still always on my page.
What year is it, Sheree?
2019.
You sure?
Yes. And so one day, I hit her up. And I was like, wait. I can. You know what's crazy? I have these screenshots.
Yeah, and you're not prepared.
You're never prepared.
You're
so
wasting film. Look at the time. You're wasting film. You got fish for holes up on you.
Stop it, because no, I don't.
You sure? Look at this.
Show them.
So what's his name?
Stupid.
Or is this your upload?
That's you.
You the upload.
You the upload. Anyway, I gotta find it now. Unprepared.
As usual. Not ready for
Shut
car
up.
meet, car show.
Anyway, I hit her up and I was like, hey girl. And she was like, hi. And I was like, how you doing? And I was like, congrats on the engagement or whatever. So she goes, what did she say? She was like, thanks and no disrespect, but I don't know you or whatever. And I'm like, all right, I'm hitting you up because you're always on my page and I want to know if you have any questions because clearly you're looking for something. And she, so she was like, no, she don't have no questions. She asked if I had any questions for her. I was like, no, I just want to know why you on my page. You know, we both obviously know where you dated him. I'm dating him now, so she why are you looking at me? So she was basically like she ain't have no questions to send the third. Then she said something and I just brought up how her grandmother contacted him, and what was that? I don't know, it was last year sometime. She contacted him on Facebook and she called him, and Zamani reached out to his brother, and I was like, tell that bitch we good. And something else she did. Then we went to DR. You know, this is still her stalking my page every day. We went to DR. Then what happened? We were on a plane. She was looking at my snap. We got off the plane. You know, I always look at who viewed my stuff. And this hoe blocked me. And then her cousin and one of her friends. What is brown skin something? I don't remember her cousin.
Brown skin.
Yeah, brown skin something. Her friend. She looked. Stop doing that. She was on my page, so it was just the aunt and the brown skin thing. Because when I clicked Zamani's page, it disappeared. So I was like, now me and Bear are on our way to DR. She's upset. So I asked him if he ever did anything or denied a vacation. So you tell that part of the story.
So we were supposed to go. I forgot where we were supposed to go. We were supposed to go somewhere, and I really didn't want to go. So, you know, I said, yeah, you know, I'm down, but, you know, I always say stuff, and I end up backing out anyway. Time came, so I packed my stuff up, and I'm sitting behind them. We're at TSA. Yeah, we're at TSA. I started acting a fool. Got through TSA, I really didn't want to go, So when you get on a plane, if you act a damn fool, they will kick you off the plane. Clearly. So I was like, that's cool. And I started making weird noises on the plane. I was bumping people with my shoulder.
His stories from the past be so wild.
And I started an argument with her. So because I was the issue, they kicked me off the plane. That was my only way of getting out of going on a trip with them. Because I didn't want to go. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it at all. But speaking of trips,
it was just so funny that she blocked me. Like, first of all, you're engaged. You're about to get married to this dude, but you over here. And then she in the message she was like, first of all, your man can't offer me nothing. Blah 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 blah. I'm married. First of all, you're engaged. Second of all, don't nobody care. You're still over here, so clearly you're not happy. Your grandmother was right. You're not happy. And then she tried to be like, oh, well, my family hasn't contacted him in over, what she said, 2 years or something like that. But your grandmother just commented on his Facebook, like, and that's why your engagement ring looks like my promise ring. I know I'm Ashley, but whatever.
You seen the lotion?
That's funny because, you know, I could joke on myself and her. But continue, because you said speaking of vacations.
No, forget the vacation thing. No, we'll use it for another one. Anyway, but to close on this one, I don't understand why females even say something like that. Oh, what did she say again?
You can't offer her
nothing.
nothing.
Oh, yeah, I can't offer her nothing, but we dated for a long time. So clearly it has something to offer anyway.
And then you still over here. I'm trying to find the messages.
Your phone's broke. It's cracked. That's why.
No, that ain't got nothing to do with it.
But let me tell you, all right, the name that will not be spoken of. And the only reason I'm not doing this because they know who I'm talking about. And I won't put it out there just yet. But remember, I did say I will at you so you know I'm talking about you. I'm not passing by that. My girl got asked to go and join a threesome.
That's why I can't have friends, y'all, because I be thinking people be like, and I'm the type of person, like, you could be flirting with me and I'll be like, oh, he's nice or whatever. But, like, you really have to be like, I like you. Otherwise, it's like, no, he's just really cool or he plays a lot. Like, So my dumb self is just like, yeah, I'll come over later. These are people I was friends with. And the girlfriend, because you know, the name that shall not be spoken.
Yes.
So we went to Ocean City, Maryland for car show. And I stayed at his room for one night when we first got there, because he went Thursday, we came down Friday. Now, I stayed at, you know, we were drinking or whatever, plus the cops was out there heavy, so I wasn't driving, he wasn't driving. So I stayed at his room overnight. The next morning, we were up at like, what, 8? I texted him. Nobody responded. Then one of them responds at like 10. And I was like, all right, I'm on my way. At this point, it is a Saturday. If anybody has ever been to H2O, you know that there are mad, like Saturday is when people who couldn't come down during the week, that's when they come down. So it was mad busy. It took us, you were on what? What street?
Oh, 112.
He was on, his street was 112 and I was all the way on like 19th, right? So Saturday traffic going from 112 to 19th. So at that point they were texting me like, oh, where you at? Hurry up. You said you were on your way, this, that, and the third. Mind you, nobody texted me at 8 o'clock. This is now at like 11. So it's like 11:40 something. We probably just got to 100th. Like it was so much traffic. And then I was like, matter of fact, y'all could just go without me because for whatever reason, it was like a room with 6. It was a, what was it? A suite or whatever with like 6 rooms, whatever the hell you want to call it. And it was only 2 keys. What are we going to do with 2 keys and you got all these people staying here? And we ended up, so yeah, I said that. Then she was like, nobody's rushing you or getting mad, this, that, and the third. So I was like, you know what? We just kept going back and forth or whatever. And then I was like, I'm gonna just get my stuff and go. So he took me to get my stuff. We left. She ain't say nothing to me. I said bye to everybody else. And that was it. Until this day, we still have not spoken. But I was telling him telling him about the messages and stuff. And I was like, you know what? It makes sense. This whole time, this bitch was over here like, oh yeah, I want to sleep with her this, that, and third. Now all of a sudden you mad because I slept over my man's hotel room. Like, how you sound sleepy? But whatever. I'm still trying to find these messages.
Homie said when her best friend was rubbing on her stomach or whatever the case was, he got really
he said he thought it was really sexy
and whatnot. Fam, when I'm talking to somebody, you can't talk to them, especially in that type of way, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't talk to him out of respect for her because it just be weird, period. But at the end of the day, I'm happy for y'all engagement. Wish y'all the best and whatnot. I just want to give a special shout out, right?
So
move your boob.
I can't. You gotta lift it up.
BMW M3.
You rocked your rabbit ass.
M3 shirt made by my man's RR Customs.
I'll show y'all the back later too.
It's a cool shirt. RR Custom Shops. Boop. Get that out of there. Met the guy, cool dude. We're about to kick it off. I'm gonna give him a shout out each one. If you need anything welded, you need anything like tires, exhaust work done, car wrapping, car paints, powder coating, hit them up. What was the other one, babe? Could just hit the pictures.
No, because that's why I can't find the other one. We did that. Oh.
I worked at a job. What's it called?
Transamerican.
Transamerican. Oh man, I loved and hated it, but I mostly hated it now. I was just like a yard jockey, yard guy. So I would load all the trucks, clean all the trucks, get all the shipment ready. Supposed to stay outside all day, your entire shift. Rain, sleet, snow, whatever. It was cool when it's warm, but I had to find a new job before wintertime came because you can't do that. Like, I don't know how people even work in those environments like that. But anyway, I had to take her car for something that day. I don't know what it was, but I took her. No, I fucking crashed my goddamn oil pan, and I used her car. She had a red Lancer. Nothing done to it besides some tints.
And that little bum ass exhaust.
Drove the car into this lot. And there's like nails everywhere, so I'm trying to be careful, There's trailers everywhere. So we usually park like all the way in the back in the corner. I fucking go all the way in the back in the corner, and I always back in. So whoop, whipping around. And I'm backing up. First time I've ever driven a car with a reverse camera. I was like, yo, this shit is cool. I ain't gotta do my move. I ain't gotta do that. I ain't gotta break my neck. Whole time, the fucking 7-foot high trailer. And I came right across it, went under the car, smacked it. Boom! Broke the fucking back of the glass. Broke the quarter panel. What is that? The roof, basically. I dented it in. I cried like a bitch. Do you hear me?
Because if anybody knows how I get with my cars.
I was like, yo, I literally like just took the car like yesterday. Took it, parked it, went to sleep, woke up, went to work. That was it.
And it's funny because I did not believe him when he said he crashed a car. So I'm just like, no, he didn't. Because if anybody knows him, you know he lies all the time. Like, all the time. So I did not believe him. But he really crashed my car.
So I was like, I called her, I tell her about it, and I said I broke the window. She was like, it's fine, we'll get something to replace it.
I was like, I had warranty or something like that.
Took it to the place, my man said, yo, if you were to repair this, it's going to be like $8,000. My heart dropped.
And then the insurance adjuster eventually came out. He was like $9,000 and some change. So I was leasing the car, that's why I didn't do all those modifications to it. But they totaled it. It was a 2016 Lancer. I was like, damn. I really didn't believe him. And he was so scared to come to my house.
I'll put pictures up and show y'all. I was fucking scared out my ass. But it's all good now. We're done with those days. I did what I did. I helped her get her GTI, so she's in her little GTI.
You know we should have the story time one?
What?
Driving police, yeah.
What are you talking about?
When I had to drive it. I did like a little video. I don't know if y'all can see it. Can you see it? Because I can't see it.
Do your thing.
That was like when I first got it.
Flee that nest.
Oh, cool.
Seize that moment.
Boom.
Find your inspiration. Be
My hand shaking. You feel it?
Yeah, you're always shaking.
and experience the moments.
I'll try and get real pictures up. But she's in her GTI, so she loves her GTI. Shout out to her GTI. Because that's all she can ever fucking talk about. Once again, like I said, we'll put up videos of the cars and working on the cars later. Because it's just too damn cold out here.
It is.
What was the other one? I think we'll do one more.
Oh, I got the screenshots now. So I have to go back and get them.
Bitch, you're not even ready. What are you doing?
I am ready. I may be young, but I'm ready. That's because I was trying to
She's
show
not
you
ready. Fucking
I
iPhone.
am
Fucking
ready.
iPhone.
Alright, anyway, this is the first one.
Inside your sun. On February 8th, Miles is dangerous.
How do people read sideways?
They'll break their necks to do it. I don't know.
Like, is that your thing?
I feel like my hand is not in the right position.
Up. Up. next.
I think it's that way. And y'all already know, y'all can pause the video to look at these wonderful messages.
I'll try and post them up since you want to be a corn round.
I don't have a steady hand though.
Yeah, you got a terrible hand. Where's the next one? I can't with her. I really can't.
First of all, I have an attention span. You did that. We never told that.
You tell it.
So, when we got my GTI.
There you go. It's all about GTI. It's just 3 fucking letters like a child.
Now, when we got my GTI, I was so stressed out. Like, for those of you who drive and you know, like, you crash your car or whatever, you don't have a car, and you've been looking and looking and looking, and I have a shitty job, so I don't have money to be like, here, I'm gonna put like $6,000 down, and yeah, and that be my down payment. So, because it was a lease, I did not get insurance money. Luckily I did save up some money, so I did have $2,000 to put down, but obviously that's nothing. That just basically covers taxes. So the car was going for $14,000. No, it was going for like, it's a 2014, mind you. It was going for like $16,000 or $17,000. And you know, dealerships always, oh, I'm gonna take off this much, da da da. So they do that, and he's telling my mother one thing, but I'm looking at the back of the paper. He doesn't realize that the paper that he has everything written down on is in the back, and I can see it. So at this point, him and my mom is sitting here trying to work out something with the guy, talking to the guy, and I'm just sitting there, and I get so upset, and I'm like, Ma, that is not the price that he's telling you right now is not what they're gonna have us pay. On the back of this paper, this says whatever the price was. So then they were like, yeah, because you know taxes, blah 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 blah, and plus that the $2,000 wasn't much. So I got so mad because at this point I was like fed up, and I'm just like, I'm just never gonna get another fucking car. So I started crying and he was trying to calm me down. I was so mad over it. I'm just like, fine, I'm just not gonna have a car. I'll walk everywhere. I'll take the train. So then the guy was just looking at me like, what's wrong? Like, he felt so bad that he went in there and talked to the manager, and they took like, what was it, another G or 2 off?
Another 2 G's.
So then I was able to get the GTI, and I have very low payments right now, which is very good. Shout outs to Shamar. He's at you know that dealership right there, the Subaru and the Chevrolet? Richard Lucas. He's at Richard Lucas. See Shamar, hit him up. Shamari, same thing.
All 109, but the point is, she cried like a bitch.
Just like you cried when you crashed my Lancer.
I didn't cry.
You did.
I
You just
cried.
told him you cried.
No. So that's a different type of cry, because I thought you were gonna leave me after that, and I already invested like $3,000.
But I literally
into it.
never believed him. Like, until he sent me the picture, he would not send me the picture for a long time. I think he ended up calling my father and my mother, and they're the same thing. Don't believe him, and he's just like, "Ma, I'm so serious. Like, I crashed the car." And he was scared to come over. But it's funny because nobody was mad. But I think everybody was just happy the Lancer was gone, because I leased it and my parents didn't listen to me. I used to work at Multi Subaru when it was a thing. So my job was like 10 minutes from my house.
You live chapped again?
Shut up.
You sure?
So my job was like 10 minutes from my house.
Second coat.
Then, that place was so drama filled. But anyway, that's a story for another day. I left there, went to Somerset Subaru, Victory Subaru. That's like an hour away from my house. So the miles started adding up, and it just became such a horror story. So it was just a blessing that it was gone, because I was over mileage, and my father still had to pay because I wasn't paying, but you know, he still had to pay. So I think it's like $1,200 for going over mileage or whatever. But you said one more.
No, there was the one more. I just want to include that we are a couple.
Because race car, we're a car couple.
I think to kind of end this off, I mean, we might as well just tell them what it really is. This is all about just randomness and talking. So if y'all like randomness and talking, and y'all got a long ass lunch break,
watch it.
we're both single.
But to be,
Only because you cheated first.
I didn't cheat on you.
Yes, you did.
You fucking cheated, and you know you fucking
Yeah,
cheated.
on Raymar. Whatever that guy from Best Buy.
I did not date anybody
Yes, you did.
from Best Buy. I did not.
Whatever, whoever.
And I didn't date them.
Well, whatever it was.
All right, but that's
Yeah,
not
but
from
that's
Best
when you was
Buy.
with me.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not. Because I was not even talking to nobody when I was
She
with
was
you.
just giving discounts out. And I'm not
I
just
ain't
talking
give
about
nobody
those
discount.
electronics.
To end this, I don't like any of his friends. Like, nah. G is a good friend, and Gerard is the type of friend that'll get him killed. If he wasn't, like, very honest, and I was, like, jealous,
Who?
Gerard would get you killed.
Who's honest?
You.
Oh, I thought you said Gerard.
No. Well, he is, because he always slips up. You wasn't with us at the... Oh.
No, but he wanted to lie. But
Yeah.
that's not honesty. This is not having a good focus on it.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm gonna end it on this note right here. But once again, check us out, Joker King.
Joker Queen.
All right. So if you're trying to hit up the whole JK family, let us know.
Let us know.
Hopefully, when her bill's done and I get a battery for my BMW, you'll be seeing a whole lot of crew stuff.
Speaking of him. That's funny.
But she hates y'all. I love y'all. Remember that. All right.
Yeah, I do hate him.
I hope that was it.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Ugly ass laugh.